Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Number 13 gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
In now the Mariners DH, Andrew Toles. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Toles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2nd and 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. If you remember, he had a ton of RBIs last season, well over 100. So these early season struggles are pretty baffling. He may not be able to finish with the same RBI total this year, but you'd have to think he can rebound and be a productive run producer for this club.
Batting second.
So striding in, number 10, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Lowe is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, George Springer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Daniel Vogelbach.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Cutter low, 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Batting 8th, the left
And
fielder,
that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Batting 9th.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in.
Mesoraco.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back to the top of the order now, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. In now, number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2. Springer, a 32-year-old veteran, is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. back up the middle. Low is right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Dan Vogelbach is next.
21. Daniel Vogelbach.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Haniger.
First offering on its way. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Number 44 retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Mariners nothing. So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll get things going here in the Mariners 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The left fielder, number 5, Keon Broxton.
Into the box, Keon Broxton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Devin Mesoraco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Mesoraco, or just Rocco for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
1 ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter.
In the air out to right. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Grandal shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready for another shot now, number 10. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Walker might try to make a play on it. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Going for strikeout number 15. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Settling in now, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Vogelbach.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Mitch Haniger.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
On the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners nothing. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop, number 14.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So stepping in, Keon Broxton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Broxton.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now batting, catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
In now, Devin Mesoraco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health, and the wear and tear on his arm might have to take him out of this one really soon.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup.
Now
Digging in, Andrew Toles. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third. Bregman has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
14-0 is the final in this one. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 13 wins his league-leading 10th game of the year as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Tim Waring was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here.